Hello four-stroke students. So in this video I'm going to show you a couple of quick and easy ways to make your own percussion instruments at home. Now the word percussion is spelled like this, and we use this word in music class quite a lot. It's a family of instruments. We learn about 5 instrument families in music class. We have strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion, keyboard. Now, strings are instruments with strings on them, like the guitar behind me. Woodwinds are instruments that we blow air into that have many buttons or keys or valves or holes, like the recorder, the clarinet, the flute. Brass instruments are also instruments we blow air into, but they have just a few buttons or valves, like a trumpet or a tuba or a French horn or a slide trombone, which has no valves, it just has a slide. Percussion instruments are instruments that we hit, like maybe a pair of rhythm sticks or a snare drum or the xylophone. Instruments that we shake, like maybe a pair of maracas or egg shakers. And instruments that we scrape together, like maybe a pair of sand blocks, or the rhythm sticks that have the grooves on them. And keyboard instruments obviously are instruments that have the white and black keyboard on, like a piano, organ, accordion, electronic keyboard, so on and so forth. So percussion instruments then are instruments that we hit, shake, and scrape. And in today's video I'll show you a couple of quick and easy ways to make your own percussion instruments at home. And I'll show you a couple of different shakers today. So Easter just passed, and at Easter, lots of families get these plastic eggs, and they're filled with candy, chocolate candy, all kinds of candy. Well, these are all empty because we ate them up. But these are great for making your own shakers. So I'll just pick a couple different colors. These are medium sized. There's bigger ones as well. And they open up. And the cool thing is that they kind of stick together, and so you don't lose the bottom part. And so you'll need some of these empty egg shells, whatever they're called, some cooking rice, uncooked rice. So ask your parents for permission to get some, maybe about a cup of rice. And you can use a teaspoon or a tablespoon if you want. I'm just going to use a pinch here, and I'll do maybe 4 pinches in this green one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be easier if you use a spoon or a teaspoon or a tablespoon. And I close that up. So I did 4 pinches in this one, and I'll do a lot more in the pink one. The reason for the different amounts is I'm trying to make a different sound. So if you have more rice in there, hopefully we'll get a different sound. Now if you don't have uncooked rice at home, do not use cooked rice, by the way. That's not gonna sound good. If you don't have rice at home right now, you can use maybe some dry pasta. If it's a smaller type of pasta, that should work as well. I did about twice as much in this one, so close it up. So we have our shakers. So that's kind of a different sound, but that's a quick and easy way to make your own egg shakers. Okay, so that's that. Now, if you don't have those at home, you can use water bottles. I like these smaller water bottles. These are 8-ounce water bottles. Now you can use the 16-ounce, which are twice as big, but then you have a lot of open space inside the bottle. So I like these. Don't throw the water out. The water is good for you, so drink it up. And then you'll need at least 2 bottles, some kind of funnel because you don't want to make little rice coming out there. You don't want to make a mess, so you get a little funnel like that, and you want to fill this up about a quarter of the way up, about that much, and make sure you put the cap on. Okay, so the rice doesn't come out. I'm going to use the other bottle and put maybe the rest of it in there. So let's see, I hope the amounts are kind of even, so I'm going to open the other one. I want the amounts to be different, so I'll maybe do that. Okay, so that's better. This is close to half full, and this is close to a quarter full. So put the caps on. This whole thing should take you less than a minute. It's just I'm doing a lot of talking. So here we have it. So here's the sound for this one and this one. So obviously the sounds are different. I don't know if you can hear in a video, but it's definitely a different sound. So the cool thing about using bottles though, is that if you use the bottom of each bottle, you can get a hitting sound and a scraping sound, and of course a shaking sound, the shaker sound. Now some bottles have good grooves on the side. This kind of bottle doesn't, so you can do this, but this bottle it's just not good for that. So that's why I'm using the bottom of it. So that's much better for scraping sound. And then you can make up your own rhythms. You know, I've been sharing at least a couple of videos for you to try and read different rhythms. So maybe you can go to back to some of those videos and try to play them on homemade percussion instruments. Or maybe you can try something like this. If some of you can maybe record yourself with your homemade percussion instruments, I would really enjoy watching those if there's some way for you to share with me. If not, just have lots of fun making your own percussion instrument at home. Don't forget to take a few minutes every week to get some kind of music activity in, and hope that you enjoyed. Hope you liked the video. Have a great day. See you next time.